FiiO JadeAudio KA1. FiiO actually posted various measurements obtained off the KA1, and if you look at the frequency response graph, it seems to have a straight line across the graph. In other words, the KA1 is completely flat across the audible frequency spectrum, therefore other specifications will matter more and more, so it affects the overall sound signature. The KA1 uses an S-DAC chip which on average sounds rather warm, but this dongle presents sound in an almost antiseptic way, in which nothing is emphasized, and is neither warm sounding nor bright. If I would put it on a legal scale it would tilt 1 degree to the warm side, but that's it. There seems to be an absence of coloration overall, and this dongle seems to aim for neutrality. Clarity is rather high far as the distinction between different elements within recordings and timbre seems to be unaltered. The noise floor is kept very low, but I think it has more to do with the mute feature within the chip that shuts down the audio output if no audio is present. This gives the listener a totally silent background between tracks. If you listen closely, however, you could hear a small amount of hiss in certain silent passages, so there is a minuscule amount of hiss there, but it's mostly concealed and unperceivable. With the amount of power available, I would not exclusively pair the KA1 with a headphone that is hard to drive or that require high current power like planar cans, and I would stick to efficient dynamic 16 or 32 cans, or I would just use EMS most times. The output side is certainly not a powerhouse, but on the plus side, the KA1 dongle design seems efficient enough that power consumption is kept very low. You barely notice it's consuming power running off a mobile device, and it seems to not affect the battery much. On average, my 5000 mAh produced around 6 minutes of music at half volume, with a 1% decrease in battery power on average, so break out the calculator folks.
Check out the description for more information and latest price.